So, another way of solving a differential equation is by the use of what? Of chain rule. Sometimes we call it function of a function, or traditionally we can call it function inside a function. So, how can someone recognize a function of a function? Or how can I identify that I am going to solve this question using what chain rule? Remember, when dealing with chain rule, you will find something like this, or you will see, a function, but not now, f of x. For example, is a function. Let us assume we have ax plus b. Remember that something like root, square, for example, even bracket, they are all functions. They are all another functions. They are all functions there. So when you find, for example, a function inside either root, or it's a square, or it's a cube, or inside a bracket, you can only solve that question using what chain rule. Now, for example, you say f of x root ax plus b. You see, this is a function inside another thing entirely. So then, for example, ax plus b square, for example. You see, this is a function inside another function entirely. Or we say sine ax plus b, for example. They are all functions inside another function. So this chain rule can be solved when following the following steps. Now, the first thing to solve this, we use the formula that says that y prime o dy all over dx is equal to what? Dy all over du multiplied by what? Du all over what? dx. So this means that the first thing here, we are to make the inner function. We make the inner function, we equate the inner function to become what? U. Then you substitute U in your first, in y, then you differentiate both y and u. Then you want differentiate both y and u to obtain dy over dx and what? Du over dx respectively. So now let us use a question so that we can use this rule. Now, let y equals to root 2x minus 3. Now you see, this question can be solved using chain rule, because 2x minus 3 is a function, but found inside another function which is what? Root x. So remember that we said the first step here is the formula for solving it. The first step is to make the inner function u. Meaning here we say let u equals to what? This is the inner portion, that is 2x minus 3. So now here we instead just substitute u in y. We here have y equals to root, this is called to u, so this is here we put u inside here. Then the next step says, then we differentiate y and u. Remember that this here is equal to y equals to u to the power of 1 all over 2. This is go. So now we differentiate both y and both u. Here we say this y is against u, we say dy over du. Since here y is against u. Remember, we use this formula that says x to the power of n equals to n x n minus 1. Here we obtain, we multiply this here, we said 1 all over 2. We have u 1 over 2 minus 1. Here we have dy all over du equals here. Here we have 1 all over 2 times u to the power of minus 1 all over 2. When minus this one will become minus 1 over 2. Now here becomes what? Here we have 1 all over 2 times 1 all over u to the power of 1 over 1. Remember, a to the power of minus n equals 1 over a to the power of n. Negative law of indices, we follow the same rule here. So now here becomes 1 all over 2 times 1, this root u. Since 1 to the power of 2 is under as root u. And 1 times 1 here, we have what? 1 all over 2 times root 2 root u. This means that here our dy over du equals to 1 all over 2 root u. Then we say we define dy over du and du over dx. Now this is our dy over du now. Then we differentiate u. We say that du all over dx here equals what? Remember, the differential of 2x is 2 go. When we follow the same formula here, we have 2. 3 is constant go, it becomes what? 0. Now, this is our what? Du over dx. Then the next step, we apply our formula that says y prime equals what? Dy over du times du over dx. Y prime is equal to what? Du over du, which is this 1 all over 2 root u times du over dx, which is 2 times 2. Y prime equals to what? 2 times 1 here, 2 all over 2 root u, 2 cancel 2 here, remaining 1. Y prime equals to what? 1 all over 1 root u equals to what? 1 all over root 2x. Remember that our u is 2x plus 3. Root what? U here, 2x minus 3. This is our final answer is.